2022 is set up to be, if not the greatest, one of the greatest years in PlayStation's history, at least in my opinion. So the topic of today's video is going to be me talking about why I believe personally why the PlayStation 5 is going to dominate gaming in 2022. Starting off the year, just next month, we are getting Horizon Forbidden West. And obviously pretty much everyone that's a PlayStation fan is excited for Horizon Forbidden West, you know. Even if you just take like a casual gamer, maybe even like an Xbox gamer or even a PC gamer, you know, if you just show someone like the gameplay clips for Horizon Forbidden West and like show them the trailer and be like, hey, by the way, you know that trailer I showed you? Oh yeah, the gameplay looks exactly the same. You know, I feel like this game in particular is probably going to rival, and honestly, it probably will surpass Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart as far as like a visually stunning game. Now, do I think Horizon 2 will surpass Ratchet and Clank in terms of like the use of the hardware on the PS5? I don't believe so, because unfortunately Horizon Forbidden West is coming out on the PS4 as well as the PS5, and obviously Ratchet and Clank was a PS5 exclusive, you know. But I've heard a lot of people talking about like how the devs and how people that have been able to play Horizon Forbidden West, like the PS4 version, I've heard that a lot of people are saying that like it's really good, like it's going to be pushing the PS4 to like the absolute max. So for those of you who are playing it on the PS4, get ready for your PS4 to sound like a jet engine. Now, going a little bit further ahead in the year, by about a few weeks, we're going to be getting the next Gran Turismo game. Now, I'm not really excited for it. You know, obviously it looks absolutely stunning. Usually racing games for consoles every generation usually sets the bar, because I mean, I don't know why, I'm guessing it's easier to develop, you know, to make like racing games look more breathtaking, because it's pretty much just like the cars and then the racetracks, and that's really it. You know, they're not really like open world games, you know. And a lot of people were very excited for Forza Horizon 5 when it came out last year. So I mean, like I said, GT7 does look really good, but at the same time it's a racing game, so I mean, I'm not going to be picking it up personally, at least not at launch. Maybe when it goes on sale, if I hear like good reviews from it, you know. But moving on to May, we're getting Forspoken. Now, I'm going to be honest, after seeing more gameplay of Forspoken, my hype has kind of dropped a little bit, you know, and I believe it was IGN that dropped like an in-depth look at the gameplay like a couple weeks ago, and I'm guessing because like it got a lot of negative feedback from fans, IGN took the video down, so that's not good. I don't know what part in time of the development cycle that was from. I don't know if that was like old footage, which if it was, that's not really a good sign, you know. But I will say my hype for the game has dropped, you know. Whenever we first got like the reveal for it and like the first trailer of it last year, I was pretty excited, you know. But the more that I see the game, the less and less I like it, you know, and that's not a good thing. But like GT7, I'll probably wait until the game comes out and maybe goes on sale, and if the reviews are good, then I might give it a shot, you know. Now, the main reason why I'm making this video, and this is the sole reason why I believe 2022 is going to be dominated by Sony, you know. So taken to like an account like all the games I just mentioned earlier, but this game is going to be on another level, and that game I'm talking about is God of War Ragnarok. Now, we don't have a specific release window unless you want to go off of the PlayStation database leak, where it says it's coming out September 30th of this year. Now, that might be right because that day is a Friday, you know, and it is like going into holiday time. So, and I feel like Sony might want to have a game that kind of rivals Starfield, you know, because Starfield is coming out in November. So I feel like God of War coming out in September might be like the perfect time for it, you know. And obviously, I'm sure you guys have heard that like some people were predicting that it's going to come out in like April or May of this year. And unless Sony has like an event like this month, you know, because I feel like Sony usually like recently lets their games get at least marketed for like 4-5 months before the game comes out, you know. But for a game like God of War Ragnarok, it'll probably be even more, maybe like 6 months of marketing before they release the game, you know. And also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but God of War Ragnarok recently got rated in Saudi Arabia, and apparently games don't get rated until like they're about to come out within like a few months. So, I mean, it would be awesome if God of War Ragnarok came out in like April or May or maybe like June. But yeah, to me, the earliest this game will come out will be in June, you know? So, and it's like the start of the summer, so I mean, obviously we won't know until Sony shares more information, but yeah, that is the main reason why I believe PlayStation is going to dominate this year. And now there's 2 more games that also might come out. One of them, I believe 100% is coming out this year, and that is Factions 2. Now, when it comes to Factions 2, we haven't even gotten like a teaser trailer or a logo or like the title or anything, not even a release window, like a release year, you know. And based off of all like the job listings and what Neil has said about it, you know, saying that pretty much it'll be worth the wait, which I 100% believe. You know, I'm not worried about the quality of Factions 2. I know it's going to be like next level because that's what I expect from Naughty Dog, you know. So I fully expect like Factions 2 or whatever they're going to end up calling this standalone Last of Us multiplayer game. I really do expect it to come out this year. You know, and I saw someone make like a list of like their expectations for like when games are going to come out this year, and they put like Factions 2 like during the summer, and that actually makes a lot of sense because obviously during the summer, you know, kids are out of school, there's like a lot more people like at home, you know, so that makes a lot of sense to drive up like the player base for like an online multiplayer game, you know. And also with the Last of Us HBO show wrapping up filming in June, I believe, the second game I want to talk about is from Naughty Dog, and that's The Last of Us Remake, because I fully believe that The Last of Us Remake is a real thing. Now, hopefully, it's a remake as far as like the graphics and the gameplay, you know. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked by this, but since we might be getting the HBO TV show dropping like towards the end of this year, if, and hopefully not, but if they did remake The Last of Us, as in like changing the story to like make it fit in and tie into the TV show, then of course they would want to drop that alongside the show to like boost ratings for the show and also for the remake. Now, hopefully that doesn't happen. You know, I hope the remake is literally just like updated graphics and gameplay, and that's it. Nothing changed like for the story or like any new characters or anything like that, you know. But obviously this is just speculation. These are just my thoughts, my opinions, you know. But yeah, literally like next month we're going to be playing Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm so excited, you know. And you know, I tweeted this like a while ago, but you know, I can finally say that God of War Ragnarok is coming out this year, as well as like all the things that like we're all excited for if you're like a PlayStation fan for this year. So yeah, those are just my thoughts on why I believe 2022 is going to be Sony's best year for gaming. And not just for the games, you know, because obviously every year Sony has events, you know, like, of course my prediction was wrong that like Sony was going to have a PlayStation experience last month, and that never happened. You know, maybe Sony will have an event this month to like tease what's to come like in like the second half of 2022, you know, but, or who knows, maybe we'll have to wait until like June to get Sony's next event, you know, and we might get an update on Wolverine or Spider-Man 2 or maybe something else that like Sony Bend or Santa Monica is working on, And I know this video's all over the place, and I'm sorry. I just had to get these thoughts out because, it's a brand new year, and I just can't wait to see how this year unfolds for PlayStation in particular. So down in the comments section down below, let me know your thoughts on your expectations for Sony this year when it comes to games. Do you feel like Sony's going to have their best year ever? And if not, let me know down below, what year do you think was Sony's best year when it comes to video games? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new and turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.